Hey, what's going on, guys? Just wanted to check in and just talk about time, like not time management, but just time in general. I know for me, having come from corporate, you're so used to 8 to 5 or 8 to 5:30, 9 to 5, 9 to 6, whatever. And it's like when you're the owner of the company, it's just different. You're still in that kind of same pattern, but it's just been a really hard challenge all of a sudden to be like, okay, wait. If it's 10:30 a.m. and I'm not working, okay, that's cool. I may not have any direct work coming in terms of maybe I've caught up all of my clients' accounting, or put out all their fires, thankfully. But then it's kind of like, okay, hey, you know, maybe that's the time to work on, social media, getting your content up, updating your website, coming up with new marketing materials and campaigns, coming up with new tricks and analysis, or trying to, I don't want to say reinvent your software, but be more efficient. Or maybe it's even time to research something. You may have had a question, or this happened a week ago and you wanted to look into it. So, I'm just looking at time so differently now because, when you start a business, you don't start your own business to just work, 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 work. That's kind of what you're trying to get away from. Well, of course, you're trying to make money. Hopefully, your reasoning for starting a business is something that's intrinsic. Your why is super strong. But I know for me, starting this company, I did it because I felt like, hey, I want to really and truly help people. B, I know I was good, or that I am good with numbers. So that was a big thing for me. And then, maybe probably the number one reason, tied with helping others, was probably just so I can have more time with my family. I have two young girls. I'm married. So for me, I never want to be that parent to where, they're 14 or they're 18 or they're 25 and they're like, yeah, Dad, you were never there for me. And you're like, what do you mean? I made all this money. I worked such long, hard hours for you. You never had to want. You always had a roof over your head. Whatever you wanted to eat and do, you could do. Yeah, but you were never present, And I even saw them talk about it at church a few weeks ago. They were saying, how like they'll work their regular 8 to 5. When the kids are home, they'll give them their family time. And once they go to bed, then they'll get back on and do whatever it is that they have to do just to try to keep that balance. So it's just so crazy to think about time, but you just kind of learn as you go. I try to definitely be an active parent, especially, coming from the culture that I'm in. Is super important in my world to be an active dad and a great one, not just a one who's there and just puts food on the table. And so I've just really learned that, time is crazy. Of course, you want to always be there for your clients, which for me is super easy to do. But just in how you make your day can be as flexible as you want it to be. If you work a 12-hour day today, hey, it's okay to work a 7 or 8 hour day tomorrow, maybe even a 6, maybe a 5. That's okay. You can make your own rules as long as you're always progressing, putting one foot in front of the other, always moving forward. Who cares how you get it done, right? That's the freedom that you get. If your pricing is correct, if you're valuing your services correctly, you should be able to do it. So I told you guys I would always be honest in terms of my journey, what I'm thinking, what I'm going through. And that's really what it comes down to, guys. So right now we're actually at this super nice hotel. We have the office set up here, but it's been a great experience. We're getting on the elevator. I'm hoping this doesn't cut off. It doesn't. But yeah, man, I just try to be honest with you guys, not do anything or say anything super fancy, but just come from the heart and from my experience. And I can only imagine, if I'm used to corporate and I'm a young guy, that the people who start their businesses in their late 30s and 40s, what a cycle to break, But guys, remember your why you're doing it. Remember what sets you apart and makes you different. And I don't think you'll be able to fail that way, Don't be like corporate. We're smaller businesses. we're smaller businesses. We can move faster, we're more agile, and we're probably just as powerful and don't even know it. So that's it. But guys, I'm finna check out. Appreciate you guys for checking in. Make sure you subscribe, follow me on all social media for free tips, all of that. Love you guys.